All right, joining us for another episode of the Male Hug in Isolation is Corey Williams, of course, former pro basketballer and now media commentator. G'day, Corey. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How you doing?
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, mate. How's isolation treating you?
Isolation has been pretty solid. Sometimes, it's unfortunate why I'm able to do this now, but, I'm always on 100 miles per hour. Sometimes you just need to sit down and do absolutely nothing. And that's exactly more or less what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Have you found a new part of yourself in isolation?
Well, I found that I could actually sit down. I haven't sat down like this, I don't think, ever. So what I needed to do was find out ways where I can be productive during this time. I think that is the most important thing. I don't want to just be idle and just be sitting and doing physically and mentally nothing. I just feel like this is an opportunity for me to grow. So what I wanted to do was throw myself into just some more work outside of, calling the game or talking about a specific game. I think I can use this time to reflect on life and some of the lessons that I've learned, good and bad, in these trials and tribulations of the game of life, using examples of basketball and what it's done for me and things I could have done better, or happy that I've made the right decision to put me in the right path for my career and post-career. And I think these are videos that I've been dropping during this time, probably 1 or 2 videos a week for the current and aspiring professional athletes to take heed and listen.
Well, there's some great tips that people can take out of that message right there. COVID-19 has affected a lot of things right around the world. The game of basketball hasn't been exempt from that. It's had a pretty strong effect on basketball, actually, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. This is when I really knew that, part of my French, but shit really hit the fan in the world when the NBA completely shut down. I mean, nothing stops the NBA. So when the NBA said, wait a minute, a player's affected, has COVID-19, we're shutting the whole league down, then I knew the domino effect was going to be huge, and it has been.
How does a break like this affect professional sportsmen and women? Should they take that leaf out of your book of just relaxing and just chilling for 3 or 4 months? But obviously they want to be on the court, they want to be playing.
I mean, obviously, but, right now they have no choice. So I think this is a time where nothing like this has ever happened in our lifetime. I think maybe 100 years ago, something like this has happened, similar to it, where it was a pandemic. And I think athletes right now need to reflect on, life after the game. It can abruptly stop. And for most players, it does, whether it's injury or age or, you're just no longer productive and your career stops. So what do you do then? So use this as an example to begin building relationships, reaching out to a lot of people, because, hey, guess what? I'll be honest. There's people that I've spoken to in the last 5 weeks that I probably would not have been able to get to due to the fact of their hectic schedule. But guess what everybody's doing? At home on the couch. So you have access to, believe it or not, you have access to people that you would not have access to at any other point in life, because everybody's, schedule is stopped.
And I suppose the other great thing too for the older sportsmen or women is that this could prolong their career. A 3, 4, 5, 6 month break for someone like LeBron James, who's been suffering a little bit from injury in the last 12 months, we could get another 2 or 3 years out of him.
Well, you're absolutely right. This gives people an opportunity to have more time to recover from whatever injuries, or, it's pretty much almost like a mid-season rest, which never happens. So any niggling injuries, your body's feeling a little bit tired or worn down, this is a great time out for a lot of people when you look at it from that standpoint. But I know for a fact LeBron James is hoping and pleading that this season, as well as a bunch of people, but mainly him, because this is year 17, he's playing his best basketball. We've never seen nothing like this as far as a 17-year-old player, veteran, superstar, face of the league in the zone that he's in. He's in first place. They just beat Milwaukee Bucks a couple weeks prior, and they beat LA Clippers. So he's looking and showing everybody, not only are they the best team in the NBA, but he's still the best player in the league. So this is his best chance to get another championship and bring a championship to LA. And hopefully, you know, this league starts back up and he can continue that quest.
Hopefully it's not too far away. I'm going to fire some quick questions at you to get your answers on these ones. Your favorite isolation food?
Oh my God, I'm loving salad right now. Sabrina makes some incredible salmon salad right now.
Have you been able to get onto a TV series or a movie that you've really enjoyed during isolation?
We watched The Hunger Games last weekend, all 4 episodes. And the TV series that I'm loving right now is Ozark. Incredible.
Great, isn't it? Fantastic. Just got onto it myself. Games, Monopoly, anything like that? Have you been jumping on those?
We've been playing card games. We play Uno and talk a
Yeah.
lot of trash to each other. My wife is a legitimate trash talker. So we go at it. We're real competitive in the house.
If you and your wife weren't together at this point in time, give us 3 people that you'd love to be locked in isolation with.
Oh, man, I would love to be in isolation with my daughter. I would love to be in isolation with my nephew and my niece. Those
Beautiful
3.
stuff. Good family, man. And finally, is there someone out there that you would love us to check up on to see how they're dealing with the isolation situation?
Yeah, I would love for you to check up on crazy behind Mitch Creek, Southeast Melbourne, Phoenix.
Yep.
I would love for you to check up on him. I'm pretty sure he's playing Grand Theft Auto.
We'll see what we can do with that one. Corey, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the remainder of this rest period for you and come back bigger, better, and stronger, my friend.
Thank you. You do the same. Peace.
Beautiful stuff, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good one.